3, 2, 1, begin!
Hello, welcome to the 14th episode of the 3DM podcast. I am your host, Danny, and I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts, Chris.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when we've got a relative of Kermit
And
in.
Gary.
Yo, Papa Smurf, you want to shut up yet?
Okay, fine, I'll do it again. Welcome to the... No, I'm not gonna do it again. So, I don't even know if any of that was audible. If anybody understood
It's
what
a
I was...
normal introduction from Danny Boy.
Yeah, just this time, I've got my own finger up my ass, my other finger in my mouth, and my third finger in my eye hole.
Okay, so where are the other 7?
In my dick hole? Question mark? Maybe. You don't know. You don't know how ambidextrous I am.
3 gamer nut people.
Oh shit, fuck yeah, games. What games have you guys played this week? Who was to start? I can start because my
I'll
list
let
is...
Gary go.
No, you know what, Danny, you go, since your list is so small.
Yeah, I have a very small list. That's why women won't speak to me. Oh, wait, no, that's another thing. This week I have played... Fuck. I should have really slept. What the fuck did I play? I played Garry's Mod. Yes, I played Garry's Mod. And in Garry's Mod, I've been working on something very special, which may or may not...
I just want to clarify real quick, I did not make that mod.
No, it's the other Gary down the road. No. The other one.
Gary motherfucking Oak.
Oh god.
That's even more awkward when you consider I live close to Gary.
Oh god. Why are there so many Garys up in this bitch? What's up with all the... I'm Seinfeld. I come out on the stage. What's up with all the Garys? Eh?
And this is Danny Sleep Deprived.
What's up with the Danny being sleep deprived? What's up with that? Airplane food. Can you fuck it?
Hey,
He's
what's up
too
with
stupid
you?
to do anything about it.
I guess I will fuck airplane food. No. Fuck, what did I say?
You play Gmod.
Oh, I almost said I played airplane food. Yes, I played Gmod. I'm making something that is special for a video. I think it might be in the Danny Plays playlist, even though it's kind of its own series within that series. It's like
It's a mini series.
it's like an onion.
It has many layers.
It has many layers, and it makes people cry. So yes.
Hi, Ogre.
Not with that.
Get the fuck out of my swamp, you hoe. No, I should be more kind towards our community hoes. To all the hoes out there, I respect you. Now,
Danny, it doesn't count if you're trying to respect yourself.
Respect yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah.
Danny, topic.
Topic? Oh yeah. Well,
Keep on track.
I am on track. Portal. I played Portal.
Chunka, woo woo.
I played the Portal. Yeah.
You played the Porter?
I bought the Portal, man. I bought the Portal. It was on the Steam. It cost like no money. Went down to shop. I gave in the bottles. I said, "Hey, Ma, I'm giving you the money. Put the money in my account. I could get Portal." And I got the Portal. Then I played it all to completion. And when is the last time any of you have played, Portal, the first Portal?
I've never played the first Portal.
Jesus Christ. What about you?
The only experience I've had with Portal...
No, I haven't played it.
Wow.
Okay, so the only experience I've had with Portal has been the random Portal Flash game that was on the internet.
I see.
And playing Portal 2 alongside you.
I see.
After clearing the single player.
Yeah.
But even then, that wasn't my game. That was Brett's, so yeah.
Well, I can say Portal was much shorter than I remembered it being. I played it to completion. And it only took me 93 minutes. So
Wait, really?
yeah,
Wow.
less than 2 hours. But then I
It was just over an hour and a half.
yeah, and then
Fuck.
I went in and looked at the speed runs, and I was like, wow, 7 minutes, huh? I'm sure they ported their way just to the end or something. I think I remember that being like something you can do like that. But that's really what I've played. I haven't really played MCC because I've been a busy boy. I went in and I checked just before because Gary said that the season was out.
No, I said maybe you should check.
No, Gary said the season is definitely out. I am a part of 343 now, and I know. So Gary came up to me and said, "Do you know who I ate lunch with today? Fucking Master Chief." I was like, "Wow."
Yep, does sound
Danny,
like something he
considering
would
that
say.
I'd just woken up before I replied to your message,
Do you know
that
Gary?
was a delirious dream, and you know it.
Gary said, I for 5 minutes ago, I went to eat lunch with Master Chief, but I had to say, hey Chief, I don't have time for you. I've got more important things to do because I am actually Gary." And then Master Chief was like, "Gotta give the Covenant back their bomb," and then he left. That's what Gary told me, at least.
I mean, he did give back their bomb.
He did give back the bomb.
So, played anything else?
Oh shit! Did I? I don't fucking know. Let me just look.
No.
I feel like I played. Oh shit! I played Dead Island. Yeah, I played some more Dead Island, but that was like.
Since you're safe from me killing you with explosives.
Yeah, I played that 2 days ago, so I just checked the date of last played on the Steam. So yes, I also
I
played
will
some.
forgive you for getting it wrong that you only played 2 games this week then,
Nah, what can I
since
say?
you just checked.
What can you say? What I mean, what can you do, Gary? What can you do? But I remember I got to the jungle. That's all I will say because people already know this game. Next person,
Okay, so
Near you.
Gary, you have
Hold
been
on.
selected.
Gary,
excellent. That's
selected.
because I selected you, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's fine because I wanted to. Anyway, so for the most part, I've been doing my daily sign-ins on my routine games, you know, Pokemon Go and Pokemon Masters and so on. But for one of those days, like on one of those instances where I tried doing that, my internet went out for hours. Many, many, many hours. And it stopped me from signing in on Dragon Ball Legends. So for the past few days or so, I've stopped signing in on Dragon Ball Legends and Fire Emblem Heroes.
God, the humanity.
And oh, the humanity, yes. But recently, I did a raid on Pokemon Go and I got myself a Rayquaza. And Adam got one too. And what's glorious about this is Lewis was also doing that raid to help us. And try as he might, he did not get a Rayquaza. And he is sad. I'm sorry, Lewis. I had to share the info.
Okay, we're going to start a charity for Lewis to help get up some money so we can buy a Rayquaza for him.
Oh god, yeah, just buy legendary
pity
Pokemon.
party
I'm sure
begins.
Team Rocket won't. I'm sure Team Rocket won't mind providing one.
The donations start at £300 and up. But Gary, do continue.
Okay, so moving on from the mobile stuff I've done, I've been playing some Pokemon Black and Pokemon White with Adam.
Oh,
Started a nice new playthrough.
Shit.
Yep, started a nice new playthrough. We're just kind of running through it at a more casual pace, just kind of a casual playthrough.
Yeah.
And we've kind of put in this little rule where if one of us wants a specific Pokemon, what we've done is we've had it so that we can only do one trade between each other during this period, like during this entire playthrough.
Mhm.
And we kind of have to use the Pokemon that we trade to the other person in our team. So I remember Adam mentioning a Pokemon that he wants to use that he wouldn't be able to get because to fully evolve it, you need to trade it. So I've caught the Pokemon that evolves into it so that I can trade it to him later. And now I kind of don't want to trade it because it's actually been really helpful in my team, I'm not going to lie.
Well, then don't. Or you could battle for it. Or
Ooh, going back on it.
Yeah, I did already promise it to him. That's the thing. Like, that's part of the reason I actually wanted to do it this way as well. It's because I wanted to grow attached to it so that I can find out from him later on how helpful it's been once I've sent it to him.
okay.
That's basically the logic of it. I wanted to make sure that we have this connection to each other's teams.
That you actually care about the Pokemon in his team because they used to be on yours.
Well,
Or at least
it's
that
still
one.
going to be the one. But yeah, pretty much that's the idea.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. That's a neat concept.
Yeah. Don't see many people doing that. And if that's actually a common thing, I don't watch YouTube videos all that much anymore, so I kind of drifted away from knowing it.
Yeah. I used to
Yeah.
just watch streams on YouTube now. So
That's fair. Aside from that, the only other thing I've done is I've been participating in raids on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
the new DLC have anything to do with those raids?
Yeah, it's the new characters have been raid bosses, and there's going to be a new raid starting in I think about 2 hours.
Well, this should
might
be done
know
before
then.
then. Before that, rather.
Unless we get some more technical issues and cause it to.
I think you spoke, Chris. I think you meant tentacle.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He hasn't read the
Couldn't
sign yet. Guys,
Never
don't-
remember that word fully.
God, I'm so good at word and the
Or
letter.
wordsmith.
I'm a
I mean,
word.
to be fair, Danny, you did kind of make it look deliberately like a child wrote it.
Yeah, and I also definitely misspelled it on purpose. yeah, yeah, of course.
Totally.
I also misspelled the word dream on purpose, obviously.
That one wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't. I was stupid. Stupid boy.
Just remember, folks,
Anyway,
Danny's first language is not English.
I don't even know what my first language is because the first words I spoke were English, but then I kind of forgot that, and then I learned Danish, but I didn't learn correct Danish because I still used some English words, so nobody really understood me. So I don't
okay, here's a question. What was your first full sentence?
even...
That would be what I would consider your first language.
God, I have no idea. And my parents cannot tell me my specific first words. They can tell me that I said some English words in Wales. They can't say the specifics.
Right. Before we go any further down this route,
Yeah.
what is up with you two going on sidetracks?
What do you mean?
Look, we're interesting people, okay, Chris?
We've got shit to talk about. This is important shit to talk about.
We got
But,
one of you that's wide awake because I've not been up that long. One delirious from being awake too long. And then there's
you in the middle.
Okay, fine.
the responsible adult.
We'll stay on track. But before we do so, let me just talk about how I spent 4 hours on a roof today. So I went to my grandparents. I got up on their
Are you
roof.
laughing because Chris just muted when you started that?
Yes, I got up on the roof. I got a rake. I raked some moss, and because for some reason they have like a roof which has small stones on top of it. Like
I think that's to help with drainage.
I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of feckin' moss up there, and I rake it together into a big pile, and then I sift
ball.
through it. Yeah, a moss ball. And I got paid money, so I'm gonna buy a new game. So, and yes, I did go on that sand tangent. I did go specifically on that sand tangent just because Chris told us not to. Yes, I am a rebel. I am a bad boy. I wear a leather coat.
Wait, Danny, I just thought, why don't we ask people what they think you should get?
Oh, but I can't wait. Plus, if I know something about people, considering I am a people don't know nothing. So, basically, they'll say, "Hey,
Certainly not how to spell.
yeah," and they'll say, "Hey, I don't know, let me just go onto the fucking store page and see what the first game that I think is weird." They'll say,
press space.
they'll say, "Hey, get Evil Genius 2 World Domination. It's now available." I'm like, I don't know what this is. I don't want to play this.
You had no interest in it.
Yeah. So,
Well, there goes the concept of a blind playthrough.
Yeah. Well,
but yes,
Gary,
I do
were
agree.
you done with your week?
I was done
game?
before we went on the side tangent.
Oh,
I was gonna say I agree with Chris. Now we should continue on track. So, Chris,
Choo choo.
which games
Okay.
have you played this week?
I've actually played a bit of Monster Hunter.
Not
Just
Rise.
because I can't play the one on the Switch.
Yeah. Even though I will say something about that once you've done talked about the one you played.
Yeah. Well, played a bit of the one on the 3DS. It was mostly for Ultimate. But other than that, I've played a bit of Skyrim. Just because there's plenty of stuff to do in there.
It's basically endless.
Yeah, I've gone into one of the DLC bits more.
Oh, which one? The Morrowind?
The Dragonborn DLC.
I haven't gone into that one yet in my playthrough that I started like a month or two ago and I never finished because I never finish games. Because
I've just never.
Yeah.
I don't have an attention span to do that unless it's a game unless it's a game that I really like, and or maybe short game like Portal. But I am going to play Portal 2, and I did say last week I was going to finish Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I didn't.
Wait, you didn't?
No, because I forgot.
Because it's Danny.
Yeah. But, Chris, continue. Monster, you hunted them.
No, I was talking about Skyrim.
Oh shit, you're right. Skyrim, you Skyrim them.
I thought you were going to say that he hugged them. He hugged
That
them
sounded
hard.
like an innuendo. Don't say that again, Danny.
So, how much do you take for a Skyrim? Can you dragon shout on my dick? No, I'm gonna stop there. Please.
No.
Danny, that concept sounded so painful it caused a nearby dog to bark.
Right. On Skyrim, I've managed to increase this smithing skill so I can create ebony armor.
Mm.
So that's nice.
I would like to ask, how did you do that?
Money.
Okay, good. Because what I used to do is I use money, I buy a shit ton of iron and leather, and then I just make thousands of daggers.
No, I talked to Erland Greymane and just buy the skills.
I also do that, but I do both. But I usually do the dagger thing, and then I increase my bartering. And then I
think before I got the last couple of smithing skill levels, I had over 12,000 gold, and that went almost instantly.
Oh yeah, it do be like that.
I was going to say something else, but you've managed to distract me from it.
So
Good job, Danny.
You got ebony armor. You said that was nice, and then I disrupted you, but you were gonna say something else, which you have now remembered.
No, it's not coming back to me.
Oh wait, I forgot. You actually wrote to me what it was you were gonna say after that. You say, and on a completely different note, Danny is a pretty cool guy. I like him, and I like his new Otis picture where he's Otis, and goes by the name Otis.
Danny, people can't see that.
Oh, they'll see it. I will make them see it.
Well, I can't remember what I was going to say. So, next bit would be
I ruined
I
ruined the podcast. I'm stopping the recording. We're doing it over.
No, we're
Dream
not.
Futures or something else first.
I say we stick to the formula. Dream Futures.
Yeah.
Which Dream Futures do you guys have?
Right. I'm going to start because on Discord, I did ask people about Dream Futures or Words of Wisdom.
Oh yeah, I remember not answering that.
Yeah, but I only got one response, and that was from Lewis
Yeah.
for a Dream Future.
You know what? I'll just quickly say, Lewis, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
That's why he's been on the show and no one else.
Yeah.
And he did say he would want to go out and game with people again.
Did he?
So I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
I also remember it being that.
Going
That
out
must-
and gaming.
And I just gotta sieve up through all the goddamn puns.
Yeah.
Lewis saying, please stop this. There it is. Hang out and game again.
Yeah. So my own personal dream future is actually to do with a bit more of Discord. I want to get Discord more involved into the streams, like I kind of just attempted that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're also like the Discord pillar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably why he wants to do that, Danny. He wants to be able to do his job.
Yeah.
Plus, we could also get comments from YouTube or messages from Twitter if we were going to do it that way as well.
That's up to Gary because he's the pillar of Twitter.
Yes, but you're the pillar of YouTube.
Oh, fuck, you're right. That means I have to do work. We're scrapping it. Scrapping the entire idea.
At least, or maybe just in the YouTube comment section.
I was kidding. We can do something like that. There aren't many comments.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And some of them are from the bot that keeps fucking trying to do a fucking link. It's a dodgy link. People listen to this. If you see the Vorm file,
Vom.lol.
yeah, don't fucking click that. It's gonna try to have sex with your computer and give it an STD. And that's my job. So
Right. But that's kind of my dream future, to get the community a bit more involved within future and words of wisdom
Yeah, we
section.
can share around dream futures that people have had.
yeah.
I like that idea, Chris.
Right. Who goes next?
I select Gary.
Fuck.
I see this as a fighting game now.
It kind of
Choose
is.
your character.
Gary.
Okay.
Is that what you say?
That's my character select dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I like that.
Totally was not absolutely taking from Ness's up taunt in Smash.
If you were, we'll just sue them.
Fuck
So
yeah.
Danny, that would be the other way around.
No. I'm sure we can beat Nintendo in a law battle, in a lawsuit. I'm certain of it.
Danny, I don't think I could even beat Nintendo in a game of Smash Bros.
I don't even think I could beat up Nintendo physically. They're tough boys.
Wow, what did I say earlier? Stop going off on a tangent.
So, tangents.
Look, he's trying to help me. He's trying to help me by buying me some time so I can think of one.
Oh shit, you're right. I shouldn't go on a tangent. Let's just
Fuck.
sit in silence while Gary thinks.
Please leave that silence in.
Okay, fine, I'll leave it in. I was thinking, oh damn it, now I gotta edit this out. But you specifically asked me to leave it in, so I will. Gary, if you don't have one, I can go with mine.
I was thinking it would just honestly be easier if you just cut out the silence, but Chris having to write that in. I mean, I suppose you could always just cut off Chris saying.
I could. But I won't.
Horrible person.
I am.
No, I think I'm starting to run out of Dream Future material. Actually, no, I've got one. At least I think I have. I don't know if I've said this before. I'd like to do a series where I record me playing Sonic and the Black Knight on the Wii, but I don't have the stuff to do that.
Yeah.
I was just
You
trying.
need
You need a capture
something
card.
like Elgato
Yeah.
capture card or something.
I need a bit more than just a capture card, Danny. I need a laptop that doesn't fucking die on me.
And you'll need. I don't know. I was gonna.
Whole
No.
series of stuff, and it'll be difficult to get hold of.
Yeah, I was gonna say OBS, but that's not difficult to get hold of. But even if I edit
I'm
it,
fairly sure I have OBS. That's the funny thing.
oh,
Alrighty then. Danny, it's your turn.
okay. Like I
For
mentioned,
the dream future.
oh fuck, you're right. Dream future. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Oh shit, yeah, Dream Future. I want to play a game that somebody mentioned earlier in the podcast. Even though I had thought of it previously, before he said it. In
You hear that,
reality,
folks? Danny wants to play Sonic and the
Oh.
Black.
I laid down the mental foundation for it to be mentioned here, for I am a genius, and definitely not stupid. Meh, 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 meh. It's Portal 2 co-op, because
You were the one.
I thought of it because I was playing Portal, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind doing the Portal 2 co-op for a series at some point. I was like, oh yeah, it could be my dream future. I could either play it with the Chris or with the Gary.
You know what would actually be kind of cool is
If we ever got it.
Yeah, like we don't have it. But what I was thinking is it'd be kind of cool if we could do a series of that where you stay as the same robot, and then me and Chris constantly switch in between like rooms.
I mean,
It'd just be kind of funny if the robot had like different personality and thinking between stages.
yeah, that would be.
Yeah. See, one thing that would be interesting. Have me and Gary mute, and you've got to
Oh.
guess which one of us is playing.
Oh, no, that'll be hard.
Oh my.
And then I'll also have to be the only one saying stuff. And I'm bad at saying stuff. Kicks.
Or you could have us both and not saying anything relating to the game.
Yeah, or, okay, get this.
But we could also try and totally fake you out as well. Like, I could be saying woohoo and making silly noises while Chris is jumping around like an idiot.
What if we all three play it? And you might be thinking, Danny, you're a crazy person. Get out of here. Get the fuck out. Get out of here. You piece of shit. I'm calling the police. But,
I am the police.
oh god. But, the way we could play all three of us is if I had my game, right? And you two had your game, probably on a PC or on an Xbox. The only important part is that you two would have to use a controller, and then one has one side of the controller, and the other person has the other side. Ah?
I don't trust this.
Ah?
I don't trust this.
No.
Ah?
That
Okay.
sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, in that case,
Okay,
we're doing
okay.
it.
Okay, let me just tell you something, actually. This reminds me of an instance at school where my class basically didn't have enough students in it for an actual lesson. So instead, the teacher just decided, you know what, hey, did you guys want to play Super Mario World? So, to make things interesting, rather than allowing anyone who's actually just really good at the game to just play the game and not give anyone else a turn, they made it so that two people would play the game. One using the movement side and one using the jump side. That made it really fucking hard.
Yeah, I know. That's why it'll be easy. It'll be easy for me, and then you two will have.
Or make Danny look smarter. That's why he wants to do it.
And then I can scream at you two, being like, "Why do you keep misspelling words?" Because I can see that by the way you play this Portal game that you must be bad at grammar. And then I'll be the smart one. It has sound logic.
You know, there is also the distinct possibility that me and Chris would like perfectly sync up our minds.
Well, in that case, I'll cancel the show. No. I mean, if that happens, that would also be very cool. But this is just a possibility, a test out. What is it called? What is it called? You take ideas and you throw them at the wall.
Concept.
Yeah, this is just a concept. It might happen, it might not happen. Who knows? But that is my dream future, and I hope, Gary, that in all that time that I've been speaking, you have been sitting there diligently grinding your brain gear in a... Oh, wait, you thought of one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck me. Well,
I'll pass, thanks.
yeah, well, oh, now I'm even sadder. Let's go on to the topic at hand in that case. Who would like to introduce the topic at hand?
So, the topic. It's sort of been covered already in some of the Dream Futures,
Yeah.
and that would be co-op games.
Yeah.
That dog's winding me up now.
Grunt
Yeah.
birthday surprise sound.
Wait, what was that?
Grunt birthday sounds.
Yes. Yes. Agreed.
Fine, I'll put that in.
Thank you. But you'll
Right.
have to edit out this random bit.
So, what have been some of your favourite past co-op games and that you look forward to playing again? It can be couch co-op or online.
I mean, I already kind of told you which ones I was gonna say, but then I also thought of a different one. But that's
We'll
because.
quickly re-gloss over them, just in case people randomly forgot or something.
But actually, who wants to start?
Okay. Oh, go first, sort of.
Okay.
Right. One of the co-op games I was thinking of is actually the Lego series.
Ooh.
Ah, yes.
Like the Lego Star Wars, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Bionicles.
I-
I'm fucking with you.
But
I
Chris
know
likes
that
them.
there were games of Bionicles.
I know.
But I'm trying to remember if they were co-op.
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been too long.
I don't think the first game was actually co-op.
I was just saying to mess with you, Chris. I have no idea. I don't even remember when I played it or how I played. I think I played it like on a PC, like a really old one, like one of those who's, the big fat screens and it has the modem sound.
The chunky.
Yeah, big ass chunky boy. Slap that ass.
Well, the first game wasn't co-op.
Okay.
So you've done the research quickly.
I'm on the research just because I don't want Danny bringing up any more technical difficulties.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I stopped recording like
Right.
half an hour ago. I'm kidding. I'm gonna.
I was actually genuinely concerned then.
I wasn't because I could tell he was shitting it.
Yeah, I shit a lot. But Chris, we keep
Yeah, but
interrupting
it's
you.
the Lego Star Wars and all of them.
Yes.
'Cause
I
they're
like those games.
designed to be co-op, but you don't need the other person to be player controlled, even though it's far better if they are.
Yeah.
I played Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. I don't remember if there's more than one of those.
There's at
The original
least...
trilogy.
So there's a trilogy of those?
Actually, I think there's also one based on the sequel trilogy as well.
Okay, I did not play that.
I'm not certain on that one.
The one I had was from the original trilogy. But I can't remember which one.
So you do things like... If it was of the original trilogy, that was the second Lego Star Wars game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite a nice co-op game to play. And it would
Yeah.
be nice to play something like that again.
It would be.
Oh, yeah,
But there's
totally.
no way we could actually put it up on YouTube.
Oh no, I figured we copyrighted the shit out of it.
DMCA.
Fact you diss me.
That would genuinely just be because of the Cantina band playing in the background, wouldn't it?
Some of the Lego games actually do have voice clips of the actual movie.
The Star Wars games don't know.
No.
which
but
is always
it's
fun.
the Jurassic Park ones that had the voice clips, if I remember correctly. And potentially Pirates of the Caribbean.
I vaguely remember playing that with Brett, and I don't think it actually had voice clips.
It might have only been in cutscenes. I'm not sure.
Well, I like that.
Have you want to say any of your favourite co-op games?
I mean, I got 2, so unless Gary, have you thought of yours?
Not yet. The only game in my mind at the minute is Sonic 06, and that co-op was really bad.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, I can prolong this a bit longer if you want.
I mean, I've got some. So
okay, you go.
Okay.
And if we need to prolong, I'll say another one.
Yeah, I have the games that I thought when I thought great co-op is Halo. Like, just every Halo. I always loved the Halo co-op.
Yeah. I really do appreciate the Halo 3 co-op.
Yeah, that's like the Halo 3 co-op.
Is that because of how playing in co-op? Is that because of how playing in co-op basically kind of ever so slightly alters how events go?
Right.
Like how
single player, you're the
where...
Master Chief, and you've got Arbiter following.
Yeah.
2 player, player 1's Master Chief, player 2's Arbiter.
Yes.
Anything extra?
Or extra elites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just extra elite.
And I really like that.
Keeps with the thing that the Master Chief is one of a kind, and the Arbiter is important, and he's got underlings.
Yeah, he's got followers. The Swords of Sanghelios, or however it's pronounced.
Awkward names.
Yeah.
No, Danny, I think you had it right. I think it is the Swords of Sanghelios.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But that's also what I was going to say. I really like the co-op in Halo 3 because it actually keeps with the continuity of the actual story. Halo Reach, kinda, but not really, in the sense that everybody is still their own Spartan, which could exist in that on Reach, that there was more Spartans on the team.
Noble Six.
Yeah, but that's the thing. In cutscenes and in the story itself, it's only seen as there's one. So it doesn't quite. The gameplay could keep up with continuity.
The logic behind it is pretty solid because you could just be another Spartan on another mission to aid noble team.
Exactly, but in Halo 2 and in Halo 1
and in Halo 4
and and in Halo 4, you're just all Master Chief, or in Halo 4, I'm Jim Halo.
Wasn't I might be completely wrong here, and it's been ages since I played the first Halo or Halo 2. But in the Crash Pillar of Autumn, wasn't there 2 cryopods with Spartans in?
Yes, one of them is a female by the name of something.
Linda,
yeah, Linda.
Basically, Linda was very severely injured prior to being put on the Pillar of Autumn, and they didn't have the medical know-how to effectively heal her. And by protocol, when the Pillar of Autumn was attacked, her cryopod was ejected out into space.
Right. I always
don't
thought
worry, if people want to know why she's present in like Halo 5 and whatnot, in the book Halo First Strike, she's found and Halsey basically heals her.
Yeah.
If I remember right. It's been a while since I read the book.
If I remember correctly, but doesn't Linda disappear if you're playing that bit in co-op? Or
no,
was that just
But by the time you get there anyway, she's already been ejected, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I must not have seen her, because I always thought that player 2 was them, essentially.
Yeah, but that's the
What
thing.
could have been a nice touch.
The thing is, it could be in game, but again, in Halo 1, in the cutscenes and all that, there's only the Master Chief, which means it's got the same issue as Reach. Now, I like the headcanon that if you are 2 players, one of them is basically an alternative timeline where Linda wasn't hurt or couldn't
Yeah.
be healed. But it still only has continuity in the actual gameplay itself and not in the story or the cutscenes. Then there's Halo 2.
Yeah.
I mean, can I just actually make one last quick headcanon?
Yes.
You could always say that Emil was able to secure the Pillar of Autumn's escape, and you're not Linda, but you're Noble 6 in Mark 5 armor.
That would be fun. Actually, okay, now when you've got headcanon, I want to inject my headcanon. In Halo 4, when you play co-op, everybody starts in their own separate pods, which makes me think that they are different Spartans, which is why Jim Halo is now canon.
Yes.
And if you want to know who Jim Halo is, that's who I RP'd that's who I acted like I was when I was playing Halo 4 with Chris. Where he was John Halo, and I was Jim Halo, his slightly overweight, sometimes very Christian, younger brother that nobody really cared about. And Chris would always run into like the room where you had to be, and I'd be like, okay, I'll just wait out here then. I like Jim Halo, but that's
He can never escape the shadow of his brother.
Yeah, everybody likes John, but they always forget about me. Hi, I'm Jim. I'm Jim Halo.
So what was your other co-op game
Oh shit!
before we went on the huge tangent of headcanons?
Yeah, the other one is Resident Evil Revelations 2, where you play as either Claire and Barry's daughter, who I forgot the name of, or Barry and Girl. And I really like the co-op in that game, even though I've never played the co-op. But I think all the characters have like what? Okay, in both like it's the same campaign, but like both stories, one of the characters is like the damage, while the other has special abilities. Like Barry, he's got the damage. He kills the zombies. Little girl can't really kill zombies, so she can find items, go into secret areas, distract enemies. Basically a lot of cool stuff. And the same with Barry's daughter. That she doesn't have any guns, but she does have melee, and she does have like combos, and I just really like that. I mean, I liked it so much, I'd even be willing to play the character that isn't combat related. I wouldn't mind being little girl. Then I can loot. But that's my other one. What? I don't understand how the wording was bad.
You wouldn't mind being little girl.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't.
hear it first. Danny wants to become Danielle.
Yeah,
Assault
look, if
gained the lead.
if I could be a little girl and find loot all the time, I'd fucking do it. Loot's loot. I'm a goblin. I'm a goblin at heart. I need gold.
You are a loot goblin.
Yeah. But that was my
That's
other
why
one.
it's like fun killing you.
I'm gonna ignore that. And I'm gonna say that, and that was my second co-op game that I really liked. Now, Gary, I know you've thought of yours, obviously.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Did some digging around in my cupboards just for some of my older co-op games.
Okay, good. Well,
absolutely forgot that these two even existed during the podcast, so it's kind of nice to bring them up actually.
Well, I gesture to you elegantly and say, Mr. Gary, you have the scene. The stage is yours.
Oh shit.
Lights turn on. They're blinding. Stuff. Everybody in the crowd is looking at you silently with anticipation.
Okay, so
a man farts. Sorry.
A game that I've played before with Chris that I quite like, that I'd like to actually kind of finish what I originally set out to do on it, is Digimon World 4.
Ooh.
Which actually has 4-player co-op, even though it's available on the PS2. But it was also on the Xbox and GameCube, so
okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd absolutely love to do that, because the story itself is really, really small and linear, but it's more about, like, for me, that is more about the collectible Digivolutions, because they make getting those hard, man. But the other game would purely be for shits and giggles, and would probably be something really fun to actually to just randomly do a series on if I ever get the opportunity.
Ooh, I'm listening.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh. I don't Mario Kart Double Dash.
It was the GameCube entry where you had two characters to a car.
Oh, see, I never played and or heard of that. I was gonna ask Mario Kart, how can that be co-op? But you just explained to me how it can be co-op.
Well, Double Dash specifically is it has the option of two players to a car. But more recent games, we tend to just like play them together semi-competitively, deliberately avoiding each other so that we can at least try and win all of the cups. But like, I'm sure there are other people that do that. And if not, what the hell are you doing? Why do you complain about each other? Stop that.
Yeah.
Help each other, for fuck's sake.
No. Suffering is everything.
You've actually given me a flashback to Sonic and Mario at the Winter Olympics.
Oh, you bringing that up reminded me of that perfect moment. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you still have the picture?
No. I wish I did.
Then I won't be putting that in the podcast. Sorry, everybody listening and or watching.
No. Chris,
Right.
did you want to explain to him what it was since you brought it up?
Yeah. Okay. In Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics, you had a ski race.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the skiing or was that the snowboarding? I think it was the snowboarding.
Snowboarding.
Hold
It
up, I'll
was
find
one
out
of
which one it
them. And basically, me and Gary were Sonic and Shadow.
Yeah, it was the snowboarding, I think. Looking at this,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But basically, those who are classed as rivals of speed.
Yeah.
But when me and Gary were going through, I think one of us had the lead near the end. Me.
That's
I
right.
think I had the lead near the end. And Gary managed to boost himself. And when we got to the finish line, we technically tied.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, perfectly. Down to the millisecond. We crossed at exactly the same time.
I don't think I've ever seen that in a game.
That's part of the reason I wanted to, like, because we just decided, holy shit, that's very unlikely.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, we kind of had Chris take a picture of it, but unfortunately, as he said, he's lost the picture.
Well, I mean, when was this?
This was years ago.
Yeah.
This was back when the 2010 game was recent. And Chris, you've said that, and now I kind of want to set that up again as well, if I can ever find the game. I don't remember where I put it.
But for a racing game, you would find it difficult to even get close to the same time, let alone down to the same millisecond.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen that.
It's behind my Robin amiibo.
But that sounds that sounds like an epic gamer moment.
What, playing as rivals that you feel to an extent you kind of between you embody that friendly rivalry between, and then you just next level it at the exact equal.
Yeah.
I still find it annoying that Gary got the higher position.
Well,
I think it's possible it was me who was in the lead, but it might also have been me lagging behind, because I vaguely remember there being someone pretty well hot on your heels, and I boosted to get past them just to bring our points up.
But I just remember you got put up in front of me because it didn't know how to do a tie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm sure the game just got confused. I was like, I don't know how to deal with this.
This isn't something I expected to happen. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, Are there any
How much
others?
time have we got?
Not much. So we should be
We
wrapping it
kept it
up.
within an hour, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Even with all the wait.
I know.
Well, I mentioned that I had an extra one, only if we needed it to be padded out a bit more.
I mean, actually, I think this is fine because by the time we're done with our words of wisdom and goodbyes, it will be exactly an hour. So,
Oh dear.
yeah. So, words of wisdom. Who would like to start?
I'm not sure.
Gary?
I've been trying to think of them. That's kind of why I faked that desert breeze sound.
Well, in that case, I'll go with my words of wisdom.
You
When
actually have some?
Yeah. They're very weird and specific and not really words of wisdom.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Is there a
Ew.
third one, Chris?
No, I'm not sick.
Okay,
Okay.
my words of wisdom is if you do a weekly podcast, the day before, don't stay up all night, drink a bunch of caffeine through energy drinks and some coffee. Don't go to your grandparents' house and collect mold and then go home and do the podcast because you might be a bit loopy, you know? I think that's...
Yeah, the only reason you're still up at the minute is because we poked you up with proper conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And crack. I mean, conversation.
Danny, stop playing with your buttocks.
But yes, those are my very weird and specific words of wisdom. Have you two thought of any?
Okay. Mine's going to be weird as well, but it's not as weird as yours.
Good.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good way to word this. Alright. If you're struggling, it might be the fact that you're in the wrong area. If that makes sense?
It
Yeah.
might be that you're in the wrong field of expertise.
Yeah.
Or if you're like a fire
Okay.
elemental in the ocean.
Well, I was going to go with an oak tree thrives in a field, but it will die in a desert. A cactus will thrive in a desert, but will die in a grass field.
And then there's me,
True.
who'll die in both. The hubris. But those are some good words of wisdom, Chris. And they're actually wise. So that's pretty impressive. I can never do that. Gary, do you have any wise words of wisdom?
Okay. It's really getting down to the wire. Really hard. It's getting really hard to think. Always make sure your equipment is up to snuff. And I'm not just referring to for realsies, but I'm also thinking video games. Because you never know when that shit's gonna break. And when that shit breaks, it's gonna break hard. Be prepared.
Okay.
I'll break it for you.
Write that down. When shit breaks, it's going to break hard. Okay, yes. Good. I've now written down your words of wisdom, and they will be memorized throughout all millennia of human society.
Ah, good.
Good.
That one should be like on a
Excellent.
park bench.
Oh, it's gonna be on a monolith on every single planet in all of existence.
Man, you're gonna have a lot of money to make a lot of monoliths.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. We better make this podcast work then.
Yeah. Or my OnlyFans. Otis at onlyfans.com.
Or Sonics.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gary, he's still 15. Oh shit. I almost-
He's been 15 for 30 years.
I almost knocked my shit over because of that. But that's also my
At
fault.
least it's not Meg Griffin.
Oh god. Now we need to end.
Even Danny was repulsed.
Yes. Okay. Nobody likes Meg. Please like and subscribe. Ding the bell button. Wait, what?
Don't
Ding,
forget to say what your thoughts are in the comments.
ding the bell.
Ring the
Bell.
notification bell.
Yes. And write in the comment section what Gary said. Your
Does that need
opinions.
clearing up, or is that good enough?
I think that's fine. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.